Alright, Shalom. First off, we'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders up in Great Millstone who ruled well and taught us his truth. And a sincere peace and salutation to all the Akim out there pushing his word and the truth and the sincerity. It's the brother Ganar from the DC camp coming back at you with another video. And those was, just a quick in and out video. Brothers doing mad videos on, the persecution. Persecution is definitely coming. And it's for all of us to become even more and more prepared and gather up that oil for our lamps. But just to, address one thing, I know brothers seen mad videos about it, so I'm not going to go too much into it. All the older bros, definitely tackled it. But with, I guess, obviously we believe this stuff is staged. Gotta be staged. And the Jake, claiming Hebrew Israelite, whatever, who the one who allegedly did it, left a note behind according to the news, saying he do this because his Lord, his Creator, told him to, and the scriptures tell you to apply wisdom, and there's many of scriptures that goes completely against what he did, and for the record, Hebrew Israelites ain't out, they're not out here. True Hebrew Israelites is not out here killing nobody, man, because we obtain it unto wisdom, man. As the scriptures say in Matthew's, see, the Spirit wants me to go jump to Matthew's first, because I wasn't going to get that yet. But I'm going to go ahead. It's a lot. Got a couple precepts I'm trying to hold. But this is St. Matthew's 10 and 16. And it reads, "Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves." Right, so let's deal with the first part. It says, "Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves." Right, so the Lord, our Creator, did not send us out into this world as wolves going up against wolves. That's not what this is about. He created Esau for a purpose and a reason, and we ought to abide by our Lord's will, man, and not try to buck up and go up against him, man. And I have an example in First Ezra with King Josiah, man, going up against the Lord's will. And this is First Ezra 1 and 25. It says, "Now after all these acts of Josiah it came to pass, Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, came to raise war against Carchemish upon Euphrates, and Josiah went out against him. But the king of Egypt sent to him, saying, What do I have with thee, O king of Judah? I am not sent out from the Lord power against thee, for my war is upon Euphrates." Right. Yeah, so he's saying, look, I ain't got no beef with you. I'm not sent out by the Lord to fight with you. My beef is with Euphrates. Talking to King Josiah, right? It says, "And now the Lord is with me. Yeah, the Lord is with me, hastening me forward. Depart from me and be not against the Lord." Right, so the king of Egypt was like, look, man, the Lord is commanding me to do this will, man. So be not against the Lord, because you coming up against me is you coming up against the Lord. You see? So he said, be not against me and be not against your Lord. Howbeit Josiah did not turn back his chariot from him, but undertook to fight him, not regarding the words of the prophet Jeremiah spoken by the mouth of the Lord, but joined to battle with him in the plain of Megiddo. And the princes came against Josiah. Then said the king unto his servant, Carry me away out of the battle, for I am very weak. And immediately his servants took him away out of the battle. Then got he upon the second chariot, and being brought back to Jerusalem, died and was buried in his father's sepulchre. So that's what happened to the king of Judah, man. And Judah is the top tribe. But he was one of our kings, you see? And he got taken out. He was put to death. Why? Because he went against the Lord's will. My point is this. I say all that to say this. You jump to Job, brothers know, 9 and 24. It says, the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? You see, so the world was given into the hand of the wicked, so we know who's ruling and we know why he's ruling. Pursuant to the curses of Deuteronomy 28 when we went off, and the 68th verse, man. And even the curses on down, verse 47, 48, talking about he will rule us with a iron, roughly paraphrasing. So we know the reason. We can't be like King Josiah and try to take things into our own hands, because you're going up against the Lord power, man. This is not our program. We are to stick to the script. All the Hebrew Israelites, the true men of the Lord, are doing is going out there and preaching the word in the highways and the byways. That's what we doing. Ain't nobody out here harming anybody. We telling the truth. That's what it is, man. So all that propaganda stuff that they doing is BS, because a Hebrew Israelite know better, man. I'm gonna jump back to Matthews real quick. It says, but beware. It says, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as a serpent. You see, so we as sheep, we are as sheep. So we know we going up against a stronger opposition, man. We know our opponent right now is far greater in war power, because he was given this power by our Lord. Our job is to serve our Lord and make him proud so that he come and save us, because we were put into a position that we can't save ourselves. We need the Lord to save us. So it says, be you therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves, man. So we supposed to be wise as serpents. The scriptures say discretion shall preserve thee, man. So you supposed to know how to conduct out here, man. You're not supposed to be, rah doing all this shit, man. You supposed to know how to operate in this world in order to get through it, man, while staying true to yourself. That's being wise as a serpent, man. Being slick, man. Putting on that Clark Kent. And then it says harmless as doves, man. The scriptures say, if at possible, be at peace with all men. That's wise, man. That's wise, man. You don't give them a reason to defraud the ministry, man. Which we don't even believe that this is actual true case, man. Because before they even went in on the dude that so-called did this, the only thing they said about him was his name and that he's affiliated with the black Hebrew Israelites, which we don't even subscribe to that name, man. We're not the black Hebrew Israelites. If you listen to the Hebrew Israelites, we'll say we're not black, So why would we call ourselves the black Hebrew Israelites? You see? So let me jump to Romans real quick. This is Romans 12, verse 19. It says, dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord. You see? So it says, dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, man. Of course you all mad. We're all mad. Scriptures say oppression maketh a wise man mad. We see the oppression that's happening, but that don't mean we go out and do and take things into our own hands, man. Because right now we're just fishers, man. We're just fishers. It's not time for hunting season. And men of the Lord, true men of the Lord, know that, man. Then the dude had dreads, man. Just a side note, dude had dreads. Man, you know better. You know better than that, man. If you're a true man of the Lord, you know better than that. Right. It says, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. Let's stop right there and go into that, man. You know? And if brothers watch me, I go into this more times than not. But, this is all about defending the gospel, man. Defending the ministry. Because right now, we already know persecution going to happen. But while we still got the platform right now, we're going to put up how they lying, man. All this is BS. This is wherefore, Salakia, James 1:19. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath. This is wisdom, bro. It says, for the wrath of a man worketh not the righteousness of the Most High. You see? So that's where you're supposed to give place unto wrath, man. You're not supposed to be out here bugging the hell out, man. Especially not going to go shoot up no Jewish store, man. Like, come on, man. Their judgment gonna come from the Lord. Their judgment gonna come from the Lord. There's no reason for us to take that into our own hands. And that's how we know it's BS, man. Because men of the Lord know that, man. Men of the Lord know that, man. You got paid actors out here playing, man. You got paid actors out here playing, man. This is Sirach 1:22. It says, a furious man cannot be justified, for the sway of his fury shall be his destruction. And if that was true, which we know is not, I'm going to keep saying that, but if that was true, that's that man's destruction. Why? Because he went up against the power structure that the Lord set up, man. The Lord set this up, man. It says, a patient man will bear for a time, and afterwards joy shall spring up unto him. And that's the men of the Lord, man. The patient man. The word patient means suffering. And the scriptures say that the Lord is long suffering. So if you can't bear your cross, meaning to be long suffered, then you're not a man of the Lord. You're not a man of the Lord. So no matter what, that dude wasn't no man of the Lord. Even though we know that was set up for sure. But this is Romans 13, verse 1. It says, let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, for there is no power but of the Most High. The powers that be are ordained of the Most High. You see? So the powers that be right now is Amalek, so-called Jews, the Jewish. Those are the rulers and the powers of the world. So right now, we not up here trying to go at them, man. Physically. That's not wise. That's not wise. And the brothers of the scriptures know that, man. The true men of the Lord, the true men of the scriptures know that. I'm going to jump back to 12 and 19. Romans 12 and 19 it says, dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, vengeance is mine. I will repay, saith Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, man. So we not trying to take it into our own hands. Our Lord gonna come and get you. Gonna come and get you, man. We know why you did that, man. So you can have a reason of why you rode on the men of the Lord. Because we know it's gonna happen. Sidetrack. This is Luke 18, verse 7. It says, and shall not the Most High avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him, though he bear long with them? I will tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on earth. But the scriptures say in red letter, Yahweh Shah said that the elect will be avenged speedily, man. Speedily. So we shouldn't be out here worried about, the persecution and all that. We know it's going to come. We know it's going to come. You know, but right now we defending the elect. We defending the name of our Lord, man. Yahweh or Yahweh Shah. You know, we not out here acting dumb. That's not a Hebrew Israelite, man. You know, ain't no such thing as no black Hebrew Israelite. You know? This is Ezekiel 25 and 14. And this is in 12. I'm going to jump at 12. But this is the end game, man. This ain't for us, man, to take it and do it ourselves, man. Our Lord, our powers are going to avenge us, man. They're going to set us free. This is Ezekiel 25 and 12. It says, "Thus saith Yahweh power, because that Edom have dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance and have greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh power, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom." Edom is you so-called white people, man. You know, the devil that the Bible speak of, man. That's who we talking about. Verse 13, it says, "Therefore, thus saith Yahweh power, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom and will cut off man and beast from it, and will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. And they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith Yahweh power." You see that? You see that? Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah is going to avenge us, man. And he's going to use us to get back at him. He's going to turn the power structure around to where as though we the top and we can handle our business, man. As the scriptures say, we right now fishers, but we're going to turn into hunters. You see? So it's not your time yet, man. It's not your time yet. So even though we know this set up, man, you can't say a Hebrew Israelite there, nothing like that, because we know better, man. We know where to give our place unto, man. You know? Now I don't want to be long-winded and keep going, but that's it, you know. So with that, Lord's will, brothers, is edified and built up, and we gotta prepare ourselves, man. You know. But with that, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rahakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of the great millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. And a sincere piece of citation to all the Akim out there pushing his word, truth, and sincerity. Shalom.